Easter, I figured I would start a vlog today in preparation for me leaving. So here I am. I got this camera from a thrift store. It's a Nikon Coolpix P90, I believe, and it has that like very old school vibe. So hopefully it's still good enough quality, but I feel like, I don't know, I have been seeing a lot of people putting like filters and stuff on their TikToks or whatever, and I figured I would just do it with this camera. So I'm out here in nature, enjoying things. I went on a little walk, and now I'm just hanging out for a little bit by myself, my favorite spot, which I will show you. And yeah, it's about 3 weeks before my last day of work, and then after that I have about 4 days before I'll be leaving, so just over 3 weeks before I am leaving to move to Chicago. Can't remember if I've told you guys, but I decided to move to Chicago instead of New York just because of the whole situation with how New York's doing, and financially it's going to be a better decision for me to move there first. And yeah, I have my own apartment. I started figuring out what I want to put in it and ordering things and figuring out like my bills and all that fun stuff that comes with being an adult. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. I'm excited to not have to work anymore. I love the place that I'm working at, but it's super busy now, which is great for making a lot of money, but definitely just need some time, and I'm not even working that many days a week. I don't know, I need a break from serving for a little bit, so. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I look great right now. It is Monday, and I have Monday off, so I like to get some stuff done. Currently on my to-do list for today is to go food shopping, which I'm getting ready to take a shower so that I can do that. Someone's trying to call me. Yes, my mother just tried to call me. Hold on. Well, I tried to call her back, but she didn't pick up. So normally I have my iWatch on, so it like tells me when people are calling, because my phone's weird. Oh, what did she say? She's gonna call me in a bit, which means I need to take a shower right now. Quickly, my plans for today are to go food shopping. I'm gonna take a shower right now. It is 10:10. I set my alarm for 8. I woke up, I slept until 9. I did not get out of bed. Then I went downstairs, made my lemon water like I always do. And yeah, so I have to go food shopping. Then I have to come back and organize some clips and start editing some things. I have to finish one thing for the show that I'm working on, and then start organizing and editing the second thing, and then hopefully I will get to organizing clips for the third thing, but I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm going to get to that today or not, so we'll see. Normally it took me like 3 hours to organize the clips for the first one, but the second one's definitely not going to take that long. Like, it's much shorter of a dance, so, and there are much less clips, so it's really just like going back and forth between them. I don't even know if I have to label them, so that'll be a really quick process of editing that. But yeah, that's basically my plans for today, and it's really gloomy and rainy, so I was hoping to get outside and like do something, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so I am back. You can kind of see me in the mirror. Hello. I'm going to show you basically what I bought. I bought some beers. These are the UFO Georgia Peach. It's their summer version, so I wanted to try it. And I'm 23, if anyone didn't know that. So I am indeed legal. Okay, so thought I'd show you my outfit today. First of all, cute jacket, shirt, these pants, my Doc Martens, which I'm going to take off right now. But basically, I just had to do a little bit of food shopping, so I didn't spend as much as I normally would, because I was trying to kind of complete. This is so stuck. Normally my shoes come off very easily, but apparently not today. So I am trying, obviously, to finish up what I have, but just needed a few more things like bagels and some fake cheese. Vegan cheese. This is my favorite vegan cheese. Field roast chow, I believe is how it's pronounced. Cheese. And I also got some eggs from Aldi, cage-free, and oat milk. This is the best oat milk ever. It is so good. It is the Aldi brand oat milk, and I stand by it 110%. I've been making, I also got some kombuchas. Also my favorite brand of kombucha, Health-Ade. They're a great brand. Love them. And some hash browns. So that's all within this bag. And basically all the food items that I got. But then I am basically building like a cleaning box so that when I get to my apartment, I can just pull out that specific box and clean up anything that I may need to clean up. I probably shouldn't need to clean up too much. So that's my plan. So I bought baking soda and some paper towels. I don't really like to use these. These are bamboo ones, so they're pretty sustainable, although they are wrapped in plastic. I found these at Aldi as well, and I figured I'd give these a go. I just got two because I usually have a separate hamper with, like, cut up fabric from my big blanket that I work on, or t-shirts that I've cut up, or anything that I can use as, like, rags. I will, and I will spray with whatever spray I have, and then wipe up with those rags, and then throw them in the hamper and clean them once they're a big enough load to like go in my laundry with kitchen towels and other stuff. But they're varied all over. I use them as like cushioning or to wrap glassware in, so I don't know where they are in all my packed stuff, and I would rather just use these for right when I move in and use them up until they're gone, and then start using my rags. Just figured it would be easier. I also bought some toilet paper, because that's an essential, and I only bought 4 rolls because I will be going to Aldi once I get to Chicago and buying toilet paper and all that kind of stuff. But I figured it'd just be nice to have 4 rolls when I get there, so that if we have to pee, we can, and we're not worried about going the night without toilet paper. I also bought some dishwashing liquid. This one was bigger than I wanted it to be, but it's fine. I'll use it. So I'm going to use that. And then just a hand soap as well. Do you guys have any recommendations for sustainable versions of both of those that aren't the Blueland tablets? Because I've looked at the Blueland tablets. I bought some Blueland tablets for other cleaning supplies, like their kit that comes with like the bathroom, the multi-purpose, and the glass cleaner. But the thing that I have an issue with is I have these really cute like containers that I want, like soap containers that I want to use, but for the Blueland ones it's foaming, so like you kind of have to use theirs. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like a foaming pump for them, and that might solve it, because then it'll just foam, because it's the pump that makes it foam. I don't know. That's why I didn't get those. I don't even know if they do dish soap. I think they do. I think they do like dish powder, which I also didn't like. But if you have recommendations for sustainable versions of those, I am looking for them, and I will be purchasing those after I am finished with these ones. But I have to do a lot of cleaning of like dishes and all that kind of stuff when I get there. So I just wanted to have that readily available. I also bought these. They're just like notebooks. I figured they'd be good for making grocery lists, and I don't have any like big notebooks that I can just rip out pages in, so I bought 3 of those as well at Walmart. And then I found these, and someone either opened them or like just took the things, but they're basically dry erase markers, and they were on sale because not all of them are in the pack, and it's missing like 3 of them, I think, so, which I don't really care about. Yeah, but they're dry erase markers, and I have some new dry erase boards for decor and for my kitchen and all that kind of stuff, so I figured I would get some new markers because I do not have any colorful or even black markers. This doesn't have any black ones in there, but I can always buy those separately because I go through those more easily. And it's actually the same brand as this. I didn't even notice that. And then my last cleaning thing is this. It's distilled white vinegar. I use this with the baking soda to clean toilets and to clean my showers and all that kind of stuff. It's great. The chemical reaction, it like foams up. It's really cool. So I use that, and I do have a few other things coming in the mail, like the Blue Land stuff I talked about. I have some Drops dishwasher tablets that I'm going to put in this box as well. I have a plunger coming. I have a scrubber for the toilet coming, and a few other things that I can't remember off the top of my head. But all of those will be going into my cleaning box. I think it's really important to have something like that so that if your apartment shouldn't be dirty, but like if they've cleaned it, and my apartment's going to be empty for about a month. The last person moved out about like 4 or 5 days ago on March 31st, and then I'm not moving in until April 29th, 30th? No, 30th. So it'll be practically a month in between, and I'm sure they're going to be cleaning and fixing things and all that kind of stuff, but you know, when a place sits empty for a little bit, there is a accumulation of dust and all that kind of stuff that does sometimes happen. So I would just rather have it out and ready to go than buried somewhere in all of my boxes. I'll actually show you guys as well what my packing process looks like right now. So this is my packing room. There's a box over there that's kitchen stuff that's not fully filled. That's kind of like toiletries and miscellaneous other cleaning supplies that I don't necessarily need the first day, and at least I know that it's in there. That's just random decor and that kind of stuff. And then my TV box is back there. There's also a KitchenAid box back there. And then there's this room. So this is my dresser. It's really cute. I love it. I'm going to put my TV on this and put 2 bookshelves around it. This is for my MacBook. I'm going to pack my MacBook in this box. It's the same size as that, so it should fit it okay. If it doesn't, I'll just find another box. But yeah, I'm very worried about that. So this is coming with me in my car, not in the actual moving van. I'm taking this. I'm not taking the chair. And then all of this stuff. So this is all my soft goods. I'm not taking the couch, but if you can imagine that, like, that's what about the width of what my bed would be. And then all of these totes are labeled and have things that are kitchen or my desk or whatever in them. And then this is the cleaning supplies box that I'm going to put everything in, and this will either go in the car with me or will just be in the van, but it'll be somewhere near the front so it's accessible. Also, I know that I'm super early in the packing process. Like, I'm packing way earlier than I could ever need to. But since I'm already living somewhere where some more bags. Cool. I'm already living somewhere where they have all of the like kitchen stuff that I could ever need to cook, and they have basically most of the things that I need to survive. I've been able to kind of already start packing up most of my stuff because I don't necessarily need it. So I still have clothes and toiletries, obviously, and other things to keep me going for a while, but it's nice because I've been able to just like pack things up as I go and pack up my winter clothes and pack up blankets that I'm not using and whittle down my stuff. I'm really, really happy with how much stuff I have right now. I think it's a decent amount. Obviously, a lot of people may have less stuff than me moving into an apartment by themselves. But I think it's very different moving to an apartment by yourself versus moving with a bunch of roommates or even one roommate, because you can kind of split like what stuff you bring, whereas this is like everything I own, and it's all my kitchenware stuff, and I love pots and pans and plates and bowls and cups and kitchen appliances. I spend a lot of time making food. I love food, so that's why I have a lot of that kind of stuff. Also, so much of what is in there is decor, things to put on the walls, or my books. My books take up a lot of space because I have too many plays. So you may have less stuff than me, you may have more stuff than me, but this is just kind of how I've done it. And I've tried to make all of the boxes stuff them enough to where I'm not wasting space, but also not put too much stuff in them to where I can't carry it. Some of them are pretty heavy, so I may have to lift them, and my parents may not be able to lift them. But for the most part, it's pretty good for the weight of everything in the boxes as well, which is a life hack, because if you get a box that you can't move yourself, you need to take stuff out of it. Unless you're hiring movers, but it's also kind of a shitty thing to do to have the movers move it. I don't know. It is their job, but also, like, you don't want to kill someone by putting 3,000 pounds of bricks in a freaking box. So, yeah, I'm going to put this box back and basically just get started on trying to edit a video and organize some clips. Hello, you're on a little book right now. But basically, I have been doing some things. I made some coffee. It's 6:24 and I'm having my first cup of coffee today. I'm the kind of person who needs to have a cup of coffee just to put caffeine in my body, but it doesn't really matter what time of day I do it. If I do it past, now I'm starting to get a headache, which is why I wanted to make one, because I forgot to earlier this morning. But I'm not the type of person who drinks caffeine and stays up all night. My insomnia is just constant, so the caffeine makes no difference. But it really doesn't. Usually, actually, I feel like there's that sweet spot in between you having had coffee and it really hitting you, where you really just want to take a nap or you want to take a giant poop. And that's my good spot. And then it kind of hits me for a little bit, and then I'm fine again. So I'll be fine before I end up going to bed. But I can't remember if I talked to you guys. I went on a walk after I finished editing 2 of the 3 videos. First round of editing, we're still going to have to go through and trim things and fix things, but it's a good starting place at least. And yeah, I did that, and then I was figuring out a few things, ordered some pieces for my living room, and I'm very excited. Actually, I was going to say maybe I'll put them on the screen. I'm not going to, because you're going to see them in my apartment tour when I do that, but they are both handmade pieces, so I had to order them now because they wouldn't get to my apartment until a week after I am there, and I'm trying to plan things to where hopefully everything's going to get there the week after I get there. I don't have a lot of storage currently. I'm getting rid of this desk, and I'm getting rid of the storage ottoman thing that I have, and I have a dresser, so I have a place to put all my clothing, and obviously I have cabinets and closets and that kind of stuff, but it's more of the like plants and my books and my crystal collection and all that kind of stuff that I don't really have a place to put them, and all of my desk supplies. Like, it's just going to be sitting out in a box or in piles until I get my desk. But I'm so excited about the desk that I'm getting as well, because I'll describe it to you. I'm not going to pull up a picture of it yet, but it's basically like a square, obviously, but there's like an outer layer, and so it has the top of that, and it's a little bit smaller maybe. I think they're the same size, but then underneath it there's this second kind of platform piece that you can pull out. So that was the one thing that, with getting rid of this desk, I really like the drawer that I can pull out to have my keyboard and all that kind of stuff on there, and then I can just like push it back in and put it away. And this desk is like that, but the whole desk pulls out, so I can have my desktop up top and then pull out the rest of the desk and type on it, and have my typewriter there and my printer when I eventually get a printer. So I'm super excited about that. The handmade pieces that I got were pretty expensive, and then you have to add in shipping, and also the fact that there's sales tax in Chicago, which I kind of forgot about, so it was a little bit more expensive than I was expecting, but they're pieces that I will absolutely be moving with me, and depending on what happens, I'm planning on staying in Chicago for probably 2 to 3 years. And I really, so far, I mean, we'll see what happens after I've been living in it for a year, but I really like the apartment that I got. I like the location. I think it's really great. It's close to my friends right now. I've also heard that it's a really good area to be in general. It's really close to the center of the loop and all that kind of stuff, but far enough away to not like be smack dab in the financial district, which isn't something that I really want. If I can stay there, then I'll just have this furniture for not only the whole time that I'm in Chicago, but then I will definitely be paying to move all of it when I eventually get to New York. So I think it's an investment. I've had really shitty furniture for most of my college career. Not super shitty, but just like that paper board, like white furniture that you buy when you're just starting to have an apartment that's like good quality enough to last you, but also not good enough quality for it to really matter. That's how I'm feeling. I'm definitely gonna have to buy like a mat or something to lay down so that my desk doesn't get gross, because I'm notorious for spilling like glue or things on my desk, and then it just messes up the bottom of the desk. But yeah, I am not excited to see my bank account go down in numbers, but I am excited for the products that I'm buying, and they're from small businesses, so I'm supporting small businesses. Yeah, this is why I have my stimulus check. I got all 3 stimulus checks in one because I didn't get them last year for some reason with my taxes and all that kind of stuff. So they said, we'll give them all to you during this tax season, and I got a little bit more money back from my taxes, and then I got the $1,400 stimulus check. So I'm doing pretty good, and I'm going to use that money to buy what I want for furniture and decor and all that kind of stuff, and then put the rest in savings, or put the rest towards having a cat. Both good options. Hi guys, I'm just putting on my jewelry and stuff to get ready to go to work. It's 4 o'clock right now. I did not vlog at all today, really. I basically woke up pretty late this morning. I just like laid in bed and was on my phone for a while, and then I got up, I showered, made a breakfast sandwich, and then got a few things done. I scheduled my gas meter reading today. They have to go do that at my apartment, and I scheduled it for like earlier in the day for when we get there, so that hopefully everything's fine, because I don't want them to turn it on any earlier, because I don't want to get charged for when I'm not there, but I also want to make sure that it's on when I get there. So I'm waiting for them to email me back and confirm that my appointment is all set, and then I will email maintenance so that they know to open like the door and all that kind of stuff for them, because they have to let them in to the outside and then let them into the like area. I don't know where they have to go, not the apartment, but yeah, so there's that. And I don't know what earrings I want to wear today. I don't know what I'm thinking. I kind of want to wear the tiny ones. These are 2 ivory and jade elephants. They were my Nana's, and I made them into earrings. Yeah, and then I went on a little bit of a walk, and I read, and I drew, and yeah, I've just been kind of like doing stuff that I needed to do. Currently uploading the rest of the clips from the thing that I filmed. I've talked about it briefly, but basically we filmed part of the school thing that I choreographed. I've talked about it before, but basically I just choreographed 3 pieces in a school cabaret that me and my friend are putting on for the students so that they have some sort of theater to do. So I edited 2 of those yesterday, which I talked about, and then I am uploading the rest of the clips to our Google Drive page so that everyone can see them. And yeah, I do have to fix one of the dances that I edited. I edited 2 out of 3 yesterday, finished editing one of them, and then fully edited the other one. And I have to go through some of the clips that weren't already posted on the drive to see if I want to use them instead of the clips that I used. But I'm probably going to do that tomorrow because I don't work until 4 tomorrow. I work at 5 today. So yeah, I went on a little bit of a walk, listened to my friend's podcast, and just hung out here and read a little bit. And now I'm going to eat some ramen that I made and then go to work because it is 3:57 right now, if I didn't already say that. So I have about a half an hour before I have to leave here. But I'm feeling kind of shitty right now, and I was starting to get cramps. And like sometimes if I don't pee enough, I start cramping, but like it's definitely not that. I think I'm getting my period, and I just checked my period tracker app, and I have 3 days left until my period comes, so that makes sense. I normally start cramping now a couple of days before I get my period. So yeah, so much fun. But I'm going to just do some stuff, put my, like, I don't know if I can put you down. Maybe, kind of. I'm just going to put my deodorant on and body spray. And then I'm going to put my hair up because I have this issue. I don't know if anyone else with curly hair has this issue, but I try to go like 3 days without washing my hair, and it never seems to work the way I want it to. There's my hair attached. That also, I'm using the Native plastic-free deodorant in coconut and vanilla. I really like this one. You kind of have to like hold the sides of it in order for it to not like slip down, because it's not a roll-up one. You just like push it, and then once it gets far enough, I'll use the end of my toothbrush to push it all the way. But that's the only annoying thing about this, and it's better for the planet. And then I have Vanilla Bean Noel, just kind of like spray myself all over. It's a body spray, so it's not a perfume, so it's not as strong. And then I'm going to put some dry shampoo in my hair, because the problem that I have is on the first day my hair is fine, and then on the second day I usually will just put in dry shampoo and not do anything with it, and I'll just put it up or whatever, and sometimes it's still curly, sometimes it's not, depending on what I've been doing. Then the third day, my hairdresser, I'm almost out, recommended that she recommended that I spray my hair with a water bottle the second day, and then completely like drench my hair, like get it wet but not wash it the third day. And this is what happens when I do that. It just gets really greasy, and so then I have to like put more dry shampoo in it. That doesn't really help. So I have to put it up for work anyway. But I always just end up like putting it up in a clip or something and then putting a headband on so it doesn't look greasy. My clip is downstairs in my work bag, so I'm going to do that downstairs. But if you have any advice for what I should do, please let me know, because I was washing my hair every other day and just not like wetting it on the day in between. But I don't know what to do, so give me advice, please, as a baby, curly-haired woman. Hello and good morning. You're balanced really precariously on my plant, so if anything happens to you, that is why. But I look really great right now. This is my comfy. It's my favorite thing in the world that I own, and I usually put it on in the morning. It is currently Wednesday now, and I do have work later today, so I've got to get ready. It's currently 10:40. Once again, I woke up at 8 o'clock and then fell back asleep until about 9:30ish. I sat on my phone for a little bit, and my mom called me, and we talked about some Chicago-related things, and just like figuring out the logistics of them coming up and helping me. And she ordered a air mattress for them, which is super nice because they're flying up here, and then we're driving there, and then they're driving my car back home. So we are ordering an air mattress to the house so that they have somewhere to sleep, and something to sleep on in the meantime. And then once we get to Chicago, they also have somewhere to sleep because they're going to stay with me for a night, I believe, a couple of nights, probably 2 nights, I believe. So that's exciting. And then I get to keep an air mattress because I don't have an air mattress. So that'll be nice. I am getting like a futon couch situation, but it doesn't seem like it's probably the most comfortable futon that you could sleep on. So I would rather have another thing for people to sleep on if they come visit me or just stay over. So my parents will be fully vaccinated by the time they get here. They both got their first shots a couple of weeks ago, and then they're getting their second ones a couple of weeks before, like in a week or two, before they come up. So my mom will be fully vaccinated. My dad will be 1 day shy of being fully vaccinated, which makes me feel a lot more comfortable about them being here and just like their health and all that kind of stuff. But my last day of work is going to be the day before they get here, so I won't be interacting with anyone or anything like that. I didn't feel like that was a nice thing to do, so I figured I would keep everyone safe and just end up working until they got here. And I need those like few days anyway to figure out the rest of my stuff and pack everything and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, very exciting things. I scheduled the gas meter, and I found out that I actually don't even have to have it read. So that's super exciting, which means I don't have to have an appointment, and that means that I don't have to like talk to maintenance and have them call them and schedule it because I'm not going to be there, which is really, really nice. Very excited about that. And yeah, the electric is all good, Wi-Fi is all good. I just sent them an email saying that my friend's going to pick up my keys at some point before we get there. And yeah, I had to tell them that I don't want cable because you have to like sign up for cable. So I was like, what do I do? Do I need to contact Xfinity, or do you just give me a cable box? My friend had the same thing happen to her, and she just gave them back the cable box, but if I can, like, avoid them even giving it to me, I would just rather do that. So I talked to them about that, and yeah, I basically am just, like, waiting for the days to go by so that I can order more things. I ordered another thing yesterday that should be coming in right about the week after I get there. That's what I'm kind of aiming for, is everything to come in that next week after I get there. So I have like so many things in my Amazon cart that I keep going to the shipping and seeing how long it's going to take and then determining which ones I'm going to do first. So yeah, very exciting. I have some packages coming in, I think today and tomorrow, so we'll see if those come in. I'll do a little unboxing for you guys. Alright, so clearly I showered. I'm wearing one of my favorite sweatshirts. It's cute. I'm going to read this book for a little bit, and then once my hair dries, I'm going to go on a little walk, and I'm going to check my mailbox because my Amazon stuff is supposed to get here by 8 p.m. tonight, so I'm really hoping that it gets here before I leave for work, because I don't really want to leave it outside because I got a decent amount of stuff, so it's probably going to be a pretty big box. So usually the the USPS people are done by like 2, and it's 12:44 right now. So I don't have to leave for work until 3:30 because I'm not working until 4 tonight. So hopefully everything will be delivered before then. But I feel like Amazon usually comes around that time or a little bit afterward. So I have some time. But I'm so excited. I'm going to show you guys what I got. It's really not exciting things. It's mostly just a lot of the cleaning supplies that I want to have. I have a couple of other orders as well that I should probably check on and see when those are coming in. But yay! I was just getting ready to come down here and put away my coffee stuff, and my packages came. I'm so excited. Also, I just got an email confirming that my best friend Jean is able to pick up my keys, so she just has to present her ID, which I really like that they do that, because then it's just not like a random person taking your keys. But it's also really convenient that she can do it because she already lives literally like 8 minutes away. So very convenient, and they said I don't need to do anything about cable, which is great. So now I think all my stuff is like set up and ready to go. I just have to obviously order the U-Haul eventually, but we're going to do that like a week before I move, because literally when Jean moved, I ordered the U-Haul the night before. No, the night of, and we were still fine. So I'm not worried at all about that. And my parents are actually paying for that because we're selling my car, and a lot of the money that was going to be from my car is going towards the repairs that we had to do, but some of it I'm going to get back, and so I just said just put it towards my U-Haul. So yes. Okay, so I have a fitted quilted mattress pad. I wanted to get a new one of these. I have the same bed, it's just a full-size bed, but I did want to get a new one of these because we had some water damage happen from the ceiling of my junior year apartment, and so I ended up figuring out that my mattress pad has like this giant stain in the middle of it. No. I'm so dumb. This is a twin size. I thought it was a full. Okay. Well, we're coming back. We're gonna come back to that. Okay. I thought that I got a full size. On the listing it said full size. But then when you look at this, it says twin. So I'm suspicious. The mattress bag, I bought 2 of them because I have my box spring and then my actual mattress. So now I'm wondering, you know, okay, so my box spring is split into 2 pieces. So if this is actually a twin size, I will just have 2 of them to put on the 2 separate pieces of my mattress. But if it is a full size, then I have 1 for the 2 box springs and 1 for my actual mattress. But like, why would you say it's a full if it's not a full? That doesn't make any sense to me. That is false advertising. Cool. This is a shower curtain liner. I also needed this. And then some shower curtain hooks because I did buy a new shower curtain, but it didn't come with hooks. So I'm going to put this, I think, in the cleaning box as well, just so that it's easy access. And I'll probably put the mattress pad maybe in there as well. I don't know. We shall see. Okay. I don't know what the easiest way to do this is, but now I have a giant box to put my stuff in, which is good, I guess. Oh yeah, there's my plunger. Yay! Just a classic wooden handle plunger. I feel like ironically these actually work the best for me, whereas some of the other ones are kind of bad. So I wanted this. I feel like it's less wasteful also. This box, which I'm going to put on the floor. I feel like I should use that for something, but I already have all the boxes I need for packing now. But I might keep it just to make sure that my MacBook fits in the other box that I have. I haven't exactly like tried it or measured it. Okay, so this makes no sense to me. Why did they give me the big box without any of this? Ooh, actually I should keep these. Well, I'm gonna pop these ones, and then I'm gonna keep the rest of them because I realize I'm pack things, and there's clearly plenty of them in here. Let's take that over there. So then I have this bad boy, which is a bamboo toilet bowl cleaner thing. Sick! Oh, it comes with a little thing where you can like dump it out. That's so smart! I didn't even realize that. So basically, what it looks like. And the little thing is removable so that when all the stinky water drips down, it doesn't affect the wood. That is so smart. And I can probably hang it, it looks like. It has like a hole in it so I can hang it on the wall, but I don't know why you would hang it on the wall. I don't want anyone seeing my gross toilet brush. Like, this is the last thing. I ordered some new soap containers. Oh, I can scratch off this, I guess. I hate styrofoam. Okay, well, I'm not using this one, so I'm just gonna pop it out in this box. Why do people still package with styrofoam? Okay, so there's this little soap container that says soap. I think I'm actually going to put like my sponges on here because I don't really use bar soap for like washing my hands and stuff. And then, oh, it's so cute. We have the dish soap one and the hand soap one. And they're so cute. They remind me of the, oh my god, what are they called? Rae Dunn, like, mugs that you can get from Home Goods or TJ Maxx or anywhere like that. So So that is my haul. I'm very happy, and I'm gonna try these mattress things and see if they're full size, because they're supposed to be full size. I'm back. It is indeed a twin size mattress cover, which, like, I'm a little bit upset about. I just bought another one from Amazon. It's gonna get here next Monday for an actual full size mattress, but it's fine. I would return them if I didn't have two separate tiny mattress, just whatever they're called, box springs. So this will work fine for those. It'll be fine. I can use both of them just for that, but I'm upset. Why did they do that? Like, I'm sorry, it said full on everything related to the one that I selected. I don't understand why that happened. Alright, well, this is fine. I'm just gonna fold it up. Honestly, it might be a little bit better because it'll be easier to carry, and that way I don't have to, like, shove both of them into it, but now I just had to buy another one. But thankfully, this is why I did this early on, so that when shit like this happens, it's not like it's the day before I leave and I'm running around to get stuff done and figure it out. So frustrating. Like, I feel like it would be, I don't know if it would be better or worse if it was my fault. I almost wish it was my fault and that it had been a twin instead, because then it would be like, oh yeah, duh, that's me just being dumb. But it's not that. It's the fact that it's not what I ordered. I'm gonna take this, kind of put it over in my pile of, like, wrappings and things, and I'm actually gonna put these in my cleaning thing as well, so I know right where they are. Now I'm going to get my measuring tape, measure my MacBook, and measure the box that I have to make sure that it's gonna fit in there before I throw this box away, because I want to make sure that I have space for that. Good morning. I'm just gonna talk really quickly because it's almost 12 and I just laid in bed for a while and I don't have work today, so I figured I would just let myself sleep however long I wanted to, so I slept until about like 10:15 maybe, and then just laid in bed and was on my phone. But it's a really, really nice day today, so I really want to get out and do some stuff. I do have to do a lot of inside stuff today, but I also need to buy some like wood, or like really thin wood or something like that, to put over my sewing machine table. I'll show you what I mean later, but I'm gonna go to Michael's and see if I can find something there, because I really don't want to go to Home Depot, and I feel like Michael's will have like something that I could use to nail into it. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. And then I have to do laundry and I have to edit, like organize some clips, but I can do that later tonight when it's dark. And I have to clean the house and yeah, just figure out a bunch of stuff. But I'm going to take a shower and wear shorts today. I'm so excited. I don't know how good this angle is. Also, I don't know if you can hear, but they're doing lots of outside work. I'm just gonna shut the window for right now. But I took a shower, put on a cute outfit, put these new shoes on. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really cute. They're red, and I feel very springy. I'm very excited. I'm gonna go to Michael's to see if I can find what I need to fix the sewing machine table. I also put in laundry, so I'm gonna go hopefully change that over before I leave. I'll probably wait until it's done to change it over before I leave. I also really want to take apart my chair that I have and try to like oil it because it's really squeaky, so every time I sit in it, it just like and so I want to see if I can like unscrew it and then take it apart and clean it and then put it back together and like oil up everything. So we'll see if that happens today. I might do that tomorrow if it doesn't happen today. I also don't really, like, I'm going to do it outside, and I don't really want to be outside while these men are like cleaning around me. Alright, we are back. It was a slightly successful journey. I ended up finding 2 things that I thought could possibly work. I tried one of them, did not work, was not successful, and then the second one seems like it's going to work the way I want it to. So basically, the issue is that the way the sewing desk table thing is, it like folds open, and when it folds open, there's this hole where the actual sewing machine that fits in the sewing desk used to go. So I can't put my own sewing machine over that hole because it's too big and it's not the right size for my sewing machine to like fit in there. So I was thinking about like a really thin piece of wood, but then you still wouldn't be able to close the desk. So basically what I found is this piece of corkboard, and it's like a pretty thick piece of it. I got it from Michael's, and it fits practically the entire dimensions of the table if you were to like fold it up. So when I'm using the sewing machine and sewing, I can put that piece there and the sewing machine on top of it, and then I have this like corkboard where I can stick pins into, or I can pin fabric on, or whatever I need to cut fabric and sew things on it, and it'll be fine. And then when I'm done, I can just take the cork piece off, put the extendable end back on top, and put my sewing machine on top of it. Sorry, I had to put in a new battery. So I think that that is going to work, because then it's not like I have to try and like cut the piece to fit into the hole and then glue it, or like screw boards in underneath to hold it. Like, I really didn't want to do that just because it's honestly not that big of a deal, and I, don't really care that much. So I hope this works. I don't know. What? How does this thing even work? Oh, I was putting it in the wrong way. I was like, why isn't it clicking in? Why isn't it working? I had it the wrong way. So hopefully that will all end up working out. I also got this AHA sparkling water that has like a little bit of caffeine in it because I really wanted one. So I'm thinking that that will work out well, and then I can just like stick it behind the sewing table when I'm not using it. Or I just might honestly leave it on all the time, because if I have the room, why not? But depending on the space that I end up putting the table in and all that kind of stuff will kind of determine what it looks like. But I will show you guys that fully when I move in. But I'm not taking the piece out of plastic that it's encased in right now, because there's no point in me doing that when I'm just going to move it immediately. Alright, now I am downloading some clips from one of the pieces that I need to edit, and I'm going to try to organize all of the clips today, just put them in whatever order I want them to be in, and then hopefully I'll start editing tomorrow and maybe finish editing on Saturday, but we shall see what happens with that. Alright, update time. I feel like I keep like updating you guys but not showing what I'm actually doing. So I cleaned the house. I cleaned the bathrooms, I cleaned the kitchen, I figured out what to do with my chair, and I brought it downstairs, and it doesn't squeak anymore. I did it, guys. So proud of myself. I didn't know if I was going to be able to figure it out, but I did. And so now I am going to basically just go on a little walk. I have my book. I'm going to bring a bag with me and just kind of like hang out somewhere in the woods for, I don't know, an hour or something like that while the sun goes down a little bit 'cause it's still pretty warm. It got up to like 72 today, which makes me think that it's going to get even warmer tomorrow and the next day because it was only supposed to get to like 64, 65 today. So I'm super excited about that and glad that I kept my shorts out. But yeah, I'm going to pack up a little bag with my AirPods and like a few other things and head to the woods, bring some snacks and stuff like that. I am a little tired, but I do still have to get a few things done. I do have time tomorrow, so I'm not super worried, but I do just want to vacuum the house before the end of the day, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna clean the stove once I have a few more things in the dishwasher, because we have these like dishwasher insert things that you put on the stove so it doesn't get as dirty, but the dishwasher isn't dirty enough for that, so I like want to run it when it's dirty enough. And my laundry is almost finished, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna see if I can get through some of the in clips. It really just depends on where I'm at. I might do that tonight, I might just wait until tomorrow to do that, but I downloaded all of the clips, so they're all on my computer for me to sort through. It's just going to take a lot. I think there were 80-something clips that I downloaded from online, so I'm not very excited about that, but if I can at least organize them into like general what we're going to use them for, that would be great, and then tomorrow I can just go through and label them clip by clip, and then it makes it a lot easier for me to just like throw them into Final Cut Pro and organize them by number, and just like put them in there, and that just makes my life a lot easier. So if you have ever edited like music videos or filmed theater stuff, and or even just like filmed a movie, that's a life hack, because sometimes the clips can get lost, or just it's really hard to put them all together when you have like 100 clips from this one dance that's only 2 minutes long. So we'll see how long that takes me, but I do have tomorrow and like part of Saturday to basically just get that done, and it's not due anytime soon. I would just prefer to have it done the first round of editing so that I can go back and go through and fine-tune it a little bit more, because that's always the hardest part, is just like putting it together the first time. So anywho, I'm gonna go get my laundry from downstairs and then spend some time in the woods. Hi, good morning guys. Here I am. I'm wearing this lovely shirt that I'm not sure if I've shown on a vlog before, but basically I just look like I'm wearing an 80s sheet. And I call it that because my dad used to have this water bed that had like this exact pattern of sheets on it, and so I told my mom that. I showed her the shirt, and she was like, yes, that is exactly what that looks like. Anyway, today is Friday. You can hear my air fryer going in the background. I don't really have anything going on. I cleaned the house really thoroughly yesterday, so all I have to do is just clean the stove today, maybe after I make lunch. And yeah, that's basically it. I am going to try to start to edit that other video, or at least organize the clips. I really don't want to edit it today, so my goal is to organize clips. That was supposed to be my goal yesterday, but that didn't happen because I was too busy doing other stuff. And I am going to go through some other clips from another video that I kind of have already edited, but I want to go through some of the clips that weren't uploaded on the drive before I edited it to see if there's any better shots that I can get. But yeah, so right now I am in the room where all my stuff is, and I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. And I'm going to show you some stuff that I got yesterday in the mail that I didn't show you yesterday. And I have eyelash in my eye. I have a few other things that are coming in the mail today that I will show you when I unbox them. Okay, so this is the box that I'm taking my cleaning supply stuff in, and this is the Blueland multi-surface cleaner. I got that one, the bathroom cleaner, and the glass cleaner, and then I just had some extra multi-surface packets because I feel like I'll go through the multi-surface one faster than I'll go through the bathroom or the glass cleaner. But basically, this is a service where they will send you a kit if you want, or they will send you an individual bottle with just their bottle. It's like a pretty hefty plastic bottle, but you basically just buy these once, and you can use whatever bottle you want, honestly. I just don't really have any good spray bottles, so I opted to buy their kit. But you buy that, and then you dissolve these tablets in warm or hot water in there, and basically that is your cleaner. So less chemicals, less waste, all that kind of stuff. I really like that. So here's what the room looks like right now. It's kind of a little bit of a mess, but I brought up these chairs and the table. I can't remember if I've shown you guys that. This is stuff that needs to go to my parents, so they will be taking that with them. It's just one tote with some stuff that they're going to store. And my pygmy puff will miss her, but don't need her. These are my kitchen chairs that I put my KitchenAid mixer away, and these are all packed. Obviously this is still a work in progress. The chair that I fixed yesterday, just some miscellaneous things, and then this is all of my soft goods and my clothing. So this one still needs to be filled up with some of my bedding, but that's basically it. That bucket can fit one or two more things in it, and this is my kitchen bucket, so this can fit some stuff in it. This is where my air fryer is going to go, and then this is my MacBook one, so that will be fun. That is the box that I'm using to pack my MacBook. That's for my TV, and then in this room we just have the giant one. Oh, it's so echoey in here. And this can fit a few more things in it, but it's pretty much full. I'm just lazy and I didn't want to drag it into this room because there's not really that much room for it in here. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'm still thinking that the 10-foot truck is going to be fine to fit everything because it's mostly soft goods and I can kind of like pile them around. And if you look, I've been using this as a barrier, so from this plug all the way over and then to that wall is the room that I would have, and then I think it stops like just at the couch. So that's a decent amount of space, and obviously I'm not taking this couch with me, I'm just taking my bed. So I think it'll be fine. I'm not taking my desk, I'm not taking my TV stand, so. I had a rough start to my morning. I know that I'm getting my period in the next couple of days because it's been bad. I woke up this morning in pain, took some Advil, fell back asleep, woke up again in pain, took some Advil, laid on the bathroom floor a little bit before the pain went away so I could jump in the shower, and now here we are. I also have that feeling where like you have a vitamin stuck in your throat, which is not the greatest feeling, and my stomach, I'm so hungry because I had Advil on an empty stomach, which isn't the greatest idea, but when you can't eat anything because you're in so much pain that you're going to throw up, the only option is to just force yourself to take the Advil and then eat food afterward. So it's 11:20 right now. I wanted to get up earlier today, but also I have nothing to do really today. Not a lot to do today. I do have some things to do, but yeah, so that's my plan. And now I'm just making my breakfast sandwich, so I have some basil pesto from Target. I can never find pesto anywhere else. They used to sell vegan pesto at Aldi that's pretty much just the same thing as the Trader Joe's vegan pesto, and it's the best pesto ever, and they don't sell it anymore, and I don't know why they stopped selling it at Aldi, but it makes me very upset. So sad about that, but the last 2 times that I've bought pesto for my breakfast sandwiches hasn't been an Aldi, so I've had to go to freaking Target just to get pesto and nothing else. So I do like the bottom of my bagel or my English muffin, depending on what, I dropped a bit on the floor, depending on what I'm using as my base. I do pesto on the bottom, and then I do vegan mayo on the top. It's really, really good. You hear the sizzling in the background. But yeah, Vegenaise classic. I know they make like a sriracha, I think it is, version of Vegenaise. They never have it in Walmart or like any of the grocery stores that I go to in my area. Maybe they have it at Market Basket. Market Basket has like a lot of odd vegan things. Yeah, just slather on some mayo, but I can make my own sriracha mayo because I have sriracha, so it doesn't really matter. I got some baby spinach. If your baby spinach is too wet and it's starting to wilt, put a paper towel in there, and it should soak up a decent amount of the moisture. I learned that when I was working and doing salads at my last restaurant job before the one I have right now. Honestly, the only good thing that came out of that job. I really hated working there. I'm so glad I work where I work now. Although I will say I am very excited to have like a couple weeks off while I transition to living in Chicago. I am planning on starting to look at jobs like the second week that I get there, but I'm not vaccinated yet, so I will be quarantining and probably just like going to the grocery store and getting groceries and then not going anywhere else other than that. At least for like the first week, depending on whether or not I can get a COVID test. But I'm also planning on trying to get tested before I leave New Hampshire. Not sure if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try. There's so many issues with getting tested right now that hopefully I can. But this is what it looks like right now. I have a piece of fake cheese, the vegan chow cheese from Field Roast, my favorite. Just cut my sausage links open. So I'll show you these for what they look like. Earth Grown Veggie Breakfast Links from Aldi. These are the best sausages, vegan sausages that I have ever had. Ever. Oh, maybe they're not vegan. These are vegetarian. They have an egg in them, but really good. I don't know if the patties are vegan. That might be why I'm confusing them. But they're delicious. So good. And then, ooh, yay! Then I take my crispy hash brown and I put it on the bottom, on top of the lettuce. I'll place my sausage on top of the hash brown. And now I'm going to cook my egg. Now all I do with my egg is I just put a little bit of everything bagel seasoning on it while it's cooking. And then I will flip it and put the piece of cheese on it and cover it and let the cheese melt, because the issue with vegan cheeses is that they don't melt super well a lot of the time. I don't understand, this is a sidetrack, but I don't understand why people love the Daiya cheese slices. Like, yes, they melt okay, but they taste like burnt plastic. I much prefer like the Violife shreds or just chow cheese. Like, you could even shred this cheese and put it on a pizza and it would be better than the Daiya shreds, in my opinion. Yeah, I do that. And yeah, basically this like bagel breakfast sandwich recipe is based on a breakfast sandwich that I used to get so often from a place called Chase Street Market in Plymouth. If you go to Plymouth, honestly, if you haven't had a breakfast sandwich there a night after drinking, it's literally the best. It was to the point where they would like know my friends and I's orders because we would order there so often, and especially my junior year because I lived right around the corner from them. But if you have not gotten a breakfast sandwich from there, they're amazing. I would get kind of the same thing with their pesto and spinach and tomato and on an Asiago bagel. Oh, so good. And there she is, Miss Sandwich. I'll bring her over here and let her sit for a little bit because the egg is super hot. So I usually let it cool off for a couple minutes, and the hash brown's been in there for a while, so it's all very warm. But then I will consume her. Another beautiful day. Another day with windows open. Some more boxes to open. I'm going to take this off. It's like almost 70 right now, which is great, but also, I got a couple of knobs from Home Depot because I made them for the sewing table that I was talking about. So I just needed two, and I got these. That was a nail. What? I got these. Hopefully this has all of the right screws, because that would suck if not. They're like glass, they're really cute. I like them. I'm going to put them on there in a minute, but I'm going to open these boxes first. Some of them I know what they are. Actually, all of them I know what they are. I'm lying. This is my drops box. Woohoo! So these are their dishwasher pods. So they come in these two boxes. This is the lemon scent. And here they are. I got, I think, 120 of them. So that will last me for so freaking long. I will not have to buy them for a very long time. And honestly, they're not that expensive for that many of them. I don't remember the exact price, but I also have these as my laundry detergent as well. So we stand those. Love them. I'm going to put those in my cleaning box. And then, really also great packaging as well, because you can just reuse the box. So it's not like you have to put them in anything else. You just leave them in the box and you get like a little piece of extra cardboard and that's it. I don't understand when people struggle to open Amazon packages, because the tape is so easy to rip apart. Okay, here she is. Mattress bag, take two. This is actually the full size, and it seems like it's the correct size to me. So I'm not gonna, yeah, it says full on it. And yeah, that should hold it. Mine's only 12 inches thick, and this can hold up to 15 inches. So, yay, success for round 2 of that. I will use the other ones though, but I'm glad that we got the correct one this time. And then this one, last package that I have to open. I think this is the last thing that is going to be sent. And I'm not sure. Yes, okay, great. So we have some, these ones definitely popped, but we have some of the Air Plus, which I will use for my packaging. Reuse this stuff if you're moving. And we have a queen double high airbed for my parents and for my friends to use. Amazing. Only I could get it up here. Yay. A Nurplex. It has the pump built in because I will not be blowing that shit up. Amazing. So I'm going to stick all of the trash in here, and since I don't need any more boxes, those will be going into the trash bin. We don't have like separate recycling and trash here, which kind of sucks, but we do the best that we can. And I'm going to put those knobs on, and that's about it. So I did change because I am going to dinner tonight, so I figured I'd kind of show my outfit. This is what it looks like. I'm not wearing these Crocs with it, but I have my socks, and I'm thinking about belting this. I have a black belt, and I kind of want to belt it, but I don't know if it would look better or worse, so I sent a Snapchat to my friends and was like, which one is better? Tell me. But I'm going to go for a really, really brief walk. I'm just going to check the mailbox again because I want to go on a walk and I have nothing else to do, but I don't want to like walk in the woods right now. So I'm just going to go and do that and then come back. It's 5 o'clock right now. I just eat a cookie as a snack and like a pickle. But I kind of want another pickle, so maybe I'll take it on my walk. I have both dill pickles and bread and butter pickles, and I had a dill pickle, and now I want a bread and butter pickle. But I also saw this hack where you can, like, put cucumbers into the brine, or whatever it's called, the pickling liquid, after you're done with them. So you just reuse it, which, like, totally makes sense to me, and then you have like crispier pickles rather than how these get sometimes, which is like floppy and not super crisp. So it's just like a cucumber that has a slight taste of pickle. That's what I'm about. So I'm gonna go for a walk, and then I have to leave here around like 6:20-ish to get to the restaurant. So yay. Good morning, guys. It's been a few days. It's now Sunday, and I just wanted to hop on here to kind of like end the vlog because I haven't vlogged in a day or two because my friend who's coming and staying for the whole week is here now. So I haven't really been vlogging a lot with her because we've just been like running around doing things, working on the project. But I have work today, and I am not happy about it. I saw some high school friends last night that I haven't seen in a really long time. So I stayed up pretty late last night and the night before. So when I get home, I will probably be immediately napping, and figuring out what else I need to finish before the end of the day. But I've been going and seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while, just to try and still be like socially distanced and aware of COVID and all that kind of stuff, but also just trying to see people before I leave, and I'm not going to see them for a while, so I want to make sure that I am visiting my people before I leave. So yeah, But thank you guys for watching this vlog. If you'd like to, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more. If you want to check out my previous video, it is on that side of the screen, and my previous vlog is on this side of the screen. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. I'm going to be making more moving vlogs as I get closer to leaving. Bye.